All right, it's time for offer review and blog post. And yeah, the beard is coming off. I've got the stash. And if you don't like this stash, I've only got 2 words for you. Free candy. All right, let's go and take a look at the Stormwatch before we dive into the blog post. Next week on the 25th, got an event for Spin Campaign Energy. This is going to involve the mystical energy currency you spend in special event store during the recurring Mockingbird event on the 25th. Battle and War. Now, this is kind of important. This starts on the 25th also. Battle and War are in progress. Recruiting Mockingbird event starts on the 21st. Reminder, do not cancel attacks. Even if you lose the battle, you still earn points. And then we've got an ISO 8 energy, spin ISO 8 energy for the Alchemical Assault event starting the 26th. And this is an alliance-wide event. And I don't know if that's an improvement. I'm hearing some feedback from Baka that this event is not really favorable compared to the other events where compared to last month, the milestones were easier to achieve. And this one here is to be gated pretty high up. So let's get into the blog post. Now, they made some changes to Tigra. This is like the 3rd or 4th version of the kit. And, Tigra was a very war defense kit. Then it became a war kit. And now they've removed almost a large chunk of the war tags. And so that she will work better outside of war. We have an Agent Coulson Blitz. We're going to have a Mega Red Legendary event. We're going to have the Tigra release on the 25th. And then Mockingbird event will be going on the 25th as well. Spending Mystical Energies, War Battles, additional points for New Avengers. Battle Pass Season 4, which is going to have Thor Infinity Watch. Then on the 26th, we got the Spend ISO 8 Campaign Energy and collect Allied Supply 2 Orb Fragments. And then we've got the 29th Mystical Mutants Blitz with Unlimited. So that's like the Rumble Blitz. And then Ghost Rider will be added to Bumps. And Bumps is those, the orbs basically be added to like the basic orbs, the premium orbs, and so on and so on. Prowling Suit Tiger. We're going to read this because they did change it a little bit. We're not going to read all of it, but they did modify the kit. Get ready to pounce because Tiger will be available for recruitment. So that'll be Monday. New Ferocious, New Avenger Protector will mitigate team damage with Taunt and Evades while also raking unfortunate foes for painful damage. You can add stripes to your roster with the Fang and Claw Orbs. Become available on the 25th, which can reward is 180. Like, what is that? Like a 1 in 2,000 drop to get 180? 650 power, 75 cores. No, thank you. The Mister offers available during the first 3 days of initial release contains tons of Tiger Shards, including, not tons, 6 Tiger Shards. In what orb? No, I don't know. Special deals that say they'll unlock additional offers. To your next login visit after the purchasing a deal that unlocks additional offers, so if you buy her, they give you these secondary offers, which we've talked about. So what are they changing? Basic ability no longer restricted to just an alliance war for the +1 evade to self. The special ability attack cannot be blocked in all modes instead of just being locked to alliance war. Tiger always gains immunity instead of only an alliance war. Ultimate ability slow now is always applied to all enemies instead of only an alliance war. Passive ability, New Avengers gain extra damage and max health in all modes instead of only alliance war. So I think the thinking here is that get some use in Cosmic Crucible. It would be my guess of what's going to be happening with the kit. We're going to skip through all of that. You're welcome to read that. Free Claim Friday, which happens every Friday, but you pretty much want to go to the web store every day. It seems like around server reset, which is 2 o'clock Pacific time, the website is real buggy and hard to log in. And typically I have to wait almost 30 minutes before I can get in after the server reset. Double XP running right now. Now the drag and drop squad effect. This was announced in the patch notes, but it did not go live. It's supposed to be going live on the 25th. And then we're getting an extra save squad. And hopefully this is a more permanent solution that when we get to, a certain amount of, enough characters to create, 51 save squads, it's going to happen automatically. Hopefully we never have to go back begging. It seems like it's super frustrating that we're have to beg them for a save squad. So this is live in the game now. I just restarted the game and you can get the +1 save squad. So if you have Super Scroll, you can make 51 teams, 20 power cores, 25k gold, and then you get some training materials And it looks like this is going to happen at 256 and 261. Well, just build it all the way up for indefinitely. I don't understand why this is always a thing. We got the Mockingbird event, which is basically an auction for a 7 red star black cat. If you're in that market to spend tons of money to be one of the 3, 4, 10, 50 people, I mean, it's an auction basically. Then we've got the web event that goes along with it. And then we're just scroll down a little bit further, and that is for the blog post. And then I just wanted to talk about this. The Blitz currently has 1 hour cooldowns. So you can press 3 buttons 51 times in a row every hour for 8 hours. And so this is an improvement. I do think that pretty much everybody I talk to thinks that this is better than it was. For me, I'm still very much not a fan of the Blitz mode. I don't think it's a real game mode. I mean, it's literally press 3 buttons 51 times, come back in an hour, when it used to be come back in 2 hours, 8 times a day. I don't think that that's a game. Just because it was better than it was before still does not make it a game. It's not an actual game. So I'm not going to be a fan of the game mode. Now, we do have another $100 offer. $100 offer for gold, which we're going to talk about. We've got Mockingbird. Mockingbird will be used for the next legendary character, the new Avengers. More Mockingbird offers. We're just going to scroll past these. This is going to be a controversial offer for some people. Basically, it's $100, which is a lot of money, and it's 40 million gold and 20 gold orbs. So 20 gold orbs, basically you're going to get like 200,000 gold maybe out of them. So maybe it's a net, maybe 44 million gold. So is 44 million gold worth $100? I'm having a hard time justifying this, knowing that the cost to take a character, from 1 to 95, and then you start adding in all the stars and the gear. I mean, it's pushing probably almost 20 million. So this is like enough gold for 2 characters, maybe 2.5 characters, let's say. And that doesn't account for yellow stars, red stars, gear, or ISO. It's just one part of the puzzle. And then large chunks of my gold right now are going into gear so I can get through Dark Dimension 6. I need gold badly, but this just doesn't seem like a no-brainer offer. But I think if you're going to spend $100 on gold, this is going to be the best way to do it. Now, I do like this offer, and someone mentioned to me that if this was dark promotion credits instead of gold promotion credits, this would be a lot better. But we've got a newer character, Sylvie, and then these are 18s. So if you could use 25 Sylvie shards and you're looking for 18s, well, who doesn't need 18s right now? You're trying to get into Dark Dimension 6. I do like this also. So there's insane amount of scarcity right now, not only on the health catalyst, but for me, mostly the focus catalyst, the red ones. It just feels like I could use them. But anyways, they're selling them 750 with 25 vol. And then they've got some SBCs, or actually these are called ABCs, augmented beta catalyst. The teal basic catalyst, $20, reasonable enough. Then we've got Mockingbird right here. So basically you're buying 10 shards for $5. For me, I don't see a lot of value in Elite 4s or silver promotion credits. I mean, there's some value in Elite 5s, but the whole system right now is just everything kind of like you open the Elite 4s to get to the Elite 5s, open the Elite 5s to get to the Elite 6s, you open the Elite 6s to get to the Elite 7s. So this is a lot better than when it was. Back in the day, they tried selling Elite 5s for like $35 was the anchor pricing, and these used to be closer to $20. So they're definitely making this more available at lower prices. So maybe this still has high value to you. Go for it. Then we've got not a great deal. So it's a total of 60 character shards, but we got Ronin and Mockingbird, $35 for 60 total shards. We've got some Archangel. So if you don't have Archangel already at 7 stars, this is those Archangel shards. I'm not going to get into these. I don't think they're a high value. They're kind of random. Then we've got Nemesis for 50, and then we've also got Dark Beast. Now, Dark Beast is hard node farmable, but also in the Blitz event that's running right now, you get points for having him at 7 yellow. So I was debating buying this twice, get him up to 7 yellow, and get the 5,000 points or whatever it is. This is event currency. I'm not going to review event currency because that's going to be dependent on whether or not You're going for leaderboards, depending on the next milestone is worth it to you. So it's going to be vary from person to person. You got 5 Elite 5s for $10. Elite 6s, I'm more interested in Elite 6s than Elite 5s at this time. Elite 4s have very little interest personally. And of course, the currency that is beyond artificially scarce. You know, I definitely need dark promos for, you know, Black Cat's probably top priority. Quicksilver's also amazing right now in Arena. And then, you know, some people are even doing big time Spider-Man. Those seem to be the 3 characters that I'm personally looking for dark promotion credits. I wish this was like $10. You know what I mean? It's just so outrageous. And then we got Firestar. And then a lot of these down here are not great. We're just going to scroll past all of these and say pass, 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 pass. But I think the bulk of the interesting offers were there at the beginning. What do you think? Are you going to be buying that $100 offer? I don't know. It just seems like outrageous, but gold is so scarce right now. And I don't think they're going to ease up on gold because right now there's a little more, like just under 250 people that have super scrolls. And, you know, it's hard to get 18s, specifically if your alliance is not placing in the milestones in the top 1%, because then you're just basically buying 18s with gold and they're expensive, right? And so gold is one of the main bottlenecks for Dark Dimension 6 and Super Scroll. And I don't know when they're going to ease up on that. Maybe when 1,000 people have... I don't know. It just doesn't feel like they're going to give up on it right now. Let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching. Bye for now.